Hello, guys. Welcome to Thursday Night Conversation. Say hello as you are popping on. I'm just looking for the notifications and silencing my phone just a little bit. Hello. Say hello as you're popping on. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Welcome to Thursday Night Conversation. So as you can see from the title, we're going to talk about how I will never be broke again, thanks to this digital marketing course with Master Resale Rights. So excited tonight to be hanging out with you live. Say hello. I'm going to give the lag a little bit of time to catch up, and then we're going to dive right in. So I am super excited. I don't know where the idea of the title came from, but it's been a thought that's been on my mind like all week long, because I feel like it just dawned on me that with all of this knowledge, with all of this information in front of us right at our fingertips because of this digital marketing course, like there is no reason for anyone that gets their hand on this course to ever have to be in a position to figure out like how they're going to make money, or to figure out like, how they're going to have enough money for whatever it is they want to do. Y'all, I'm so stinking excited. I feel like week after week, like how I feel about what it is that I do, it just keeps reinforcing itself. And so what I want to do real quick is I just want to read the email that I sent. 1 second. And I'll give people an opportunity to pop on and all that good stuff. But the one thing I said in my email was, join me right now or join me tonight whenever you were receiving the email to learn how to forever be set to write your own paychecks. Someone put in the live chat, right? Write my own check. Y'all, there is so much power in that. And in my email, I said, right, learn how to forever be set to write your own paychecks and live the life you desire by tapping into this digital marketing course with Master Resale Rights. I made a vow to myself quite a few months ago. And tonight I want to help you take hold of this same power for yourself. Y'all, like that is what this is really about. It's, there are so many instances, when people reach out to me and they'll say things like, I'm interested. And I'm like, okay, you're not ready. Interested is not ready. Right? Oh, I'm interested, or I'm still interested, or because the thing is, I know how I feel about what I have my hands on, and there is nothing interesting about what I have my hands on. There is nothing interesting about what I've been able to do since I made my mind up and set plans in motion months ago. There is nothing interesting about this. Like, this is so doggone serious. Like, this is life-changing stuff. And I know often online, you don't hear people talking about like what we're doing in this space as in life-changing or as in transformational, right? It's kind of like they make you feel like, oh, it's just this thing that you can do and you can just go make a bunch of money. And they make it seem so like airy fairy and just kind of like, it'd be nice if that could be your reality. But I'm here to tell you it absolutely can. Like, it can become real to you if you decide tonight, right, that you're going to decide upon what it is that you want and put a plan in place to get it and then follow through on those plans. Like, I feel like I can just sit here and say that all night long. And I feel like so many people will walk away and still not get that it literally is that simple. Figure out what it is that you want. Put plans in place, create plans, right, to get what it is that you want. Okay, it's just like going to make a cup of coffee or going to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? There are things that you do to manifest that sandwich. There are things that you do to manifest that cup of coffee. If you say that you want to start earning $10,000 a month, if you say that you want to earn $100,000 by the end of this year, if you say that you want $50,000 sitting in your bank account that you don't have to touch by the end of this year, you realize that the only thing separating you from those things happening is a plan that you decide to put in place and then following that plan every single day until. You realize that, right? That literally is as simple as it is. Deciding to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and then following through with making that sandwich so you manifest it, or deciding you're going to get up and make that cup of coffee, right? And then following through, so you manifest a cup of coffee, you realize the exact same decision and the exact same action taking, right? To decide that by the end of this year, I'm going to have an extra $50,000 just sitting in my checking account. You realize, right? It is the exact same decision-making process. Like nothing about the making a cup of coffee, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? Manifesting those things because you did something and deciding, right, to learn these skills and manifest $50,000 just sitting in your bank account, right? Or all of your bills paid, you know, for the rest of the year, or paying off all your debts, like whatever it is that you want, you do realize, right? I need someone like to just please tell, like you do realize it's the exact same decision-making process. Exactly the same. Making money is a skill. It's not mystical. Somebody please write that in the live chat. Making money is a skill. It's not mystical. It's no more mystical than you going to your job on a daily basis, doing said work and collecting a check every 2 weeks. No, is there any mystic in that? Is it magical? Is it mystical? Is it woo-hoo? Is it airy-fairy? No. You do something, right? And you know the check's going to be there. Y'all, in business, it's no different. These are skills, right? So all of these skills, right, that we end up learning, that equals our money. That's why we say making money is a skill, right? You don't develop these skills, the likelihood is there's a deficit with the money that you want to make because you don't have the skills. Just like you can't get jobs you're not qualified for. Someone say, like, I hear you, Steph. Can you get a job? Can you land a job that you're not qualified for? And if you did luck up on landing a job you're not qualified for, how long do you think you would stay in that job if they did not train you on how to properly do that job? You likely would be out of that job, right, before your first paycheck hit, because they would realize, wait a second, you don't possess the skills for this position. You don't possess the skills for this position. Y'all, why do we think that we can be nurses and, government workers and all of these professions, right, that we do? Why do we think we can be these things, come online and be like, wait a second, you're telling me that I got to invest some money to learn this stuff? Yeah, pretty much, because you don't know these skills. You don't know how to navigate the internet as a place of business. You don't know how to market. You don't know how to promote. You don't know how to create money-getting systems. You don't know how to go register a domain name and then connect it to a website. You don't know how to build a funnel. You don't have these skills. So you guys, that's why there are so many people that get started, whatever that means for some people. They get started, right? But they never manifest the money they desire, because they don't become qualified for the position of an online marketer. They don't become qualified. Y'all, and the fun thing about this is the only person that can disqualify you from making money online is you. You are the only person that can disqualify you from making money online. And the way that you disqualify yourself from successfully making money online is refusing to gain the skills, right? Or refusing to gain the knowledge and develop the skills to make money. You're the only one. So when I think, again, the reason I treat what I do with this much passion is because I realize this is not a dancing point click type thing. I realize I'm 50 years old. There's a lot of other people out there, regardless of their age, or the way they see it is, I don't have time to mess this up. I don't have time to tinker around. I don't have time to be interested, right? It's time to get serious. It's time to be ready. It's time to develop these skills. It's time to stop thinking everything's a scheme and everything's a scam and everyone's just out to get my money. And it's time for you to position yourself to do what you got to do to get your own money, right? We end up being our worst enemies. We are our worst enemies by thinking everyone's out to get us. Everybody just wants our money. Well, guess what? If you were maybe more after your money, maybe you would get more of your money. versus trying to protect yourself from everyone you think is out to get your money. Like, let me know if I'm speaking to you. We spend so much time worrying about who's doing what, and they're out to get me, and I lost $5 here 10 years ago, so I'm afraid to do this today. Are you serious? Are you telling me the only space you've ever taken an L is on the internet? You're telling me there's no other place in all of your years that you've taken an L and you decided not to give up? So women, are you trying to tell me, right, the first Mr. didn't treat you right that came along and you took that L? Are you telling me you never dated again? You never went back on a dating app? You never said hello to a man that was flirting with you because you took one L? Right? So I'm saying this because sometimes, here's the thing, if you really got to check how bad you want this. You really got to check how bad you want this. Because in 16 years of doing this, one email, and I can already tell you where your head is at when it comes to this and whether or not you're ready to succeed. I can do that. I can tell by the language. I don't follow up with people when they're like, oh yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I ain't got time for people that are interested. I got time for people that are ready, right? I have time for the person that can write me a whole, 2 or 3 paragraph and share their background and stuff. Just tell me this is real. And they're so honest. Just tell me this is real, because stuff, I have the money. If you tell me this is real, I'll pull the trigger, right? And then I don't convince them, but I reinforce, yes, boo-boo, this is real. And I understand your apprehensions. And then that person go, and 15 minutes later or a few hours later, they go and pull the trigger. That's not someone interested. That's someone that's ready. That's someone that's serious. That's someone who's just been looking for the green light or looking for the right person. Y'all, I know that's not all of us out there, but I think all of us can be susceptible to being gun shy on certain things that trigger us. And for some people, they're just not available, right, to make a bad decision or trust the wrong person and then recoup themselves or recover or bounce back when it comes to this space. And I don't know why. Because literally all that you're deciding to do is not give up on what you said you want. There is no way. And y'all, I've been online 16 years. Just bear with me. Let me get this part out, right? Because I believe for those that need to hear this, this is going to serve you. I've been online 16 years. Do you think that people haven't used me for my brand to help launch companies that never launched? Or do you think I've never been used? Do you think that I've never been ripped off? Do you think I've never experienced bad stuff? Absolutely. And if I would have withdrawn myself, right? If I would have withdrawn myself and created this drama that everyone's out to get me and everything's a scheme and everything's a scam and, I don't have money to lose or to throw away, then don't lose it and don't throw it away. Don't lose it and don't throw it away. Because the fact of the matter is, right, I don't believe the majority of people out there, I don't believe the majority of y'all are stupid or are silly. Therefore, I believe that you have good pickers and you know when a decision makes sense. You know when a person is the real deal, right? And that's why I tell people, when you come to me and you're you want to challenge whether or not, well, I don't know if what you're doing is legit, then you haven't watched any of my content, because there's no way I would put myself on Front Street the way that I do, back in some scheme or back in some scam or ripping people off. There's no way I would have people in my community that roll with me on all of my lives and co-sign me, right? If I was ripping people off, or if this was a scheme or this was a scam. I know I'm not talking to everybody, but I'm telling you, there are people out there right now, and it might be you, where you're going to look up in this December 31st and you're going to be telling yourself the same lies, right, that you're settling for right now. The same drama that you're deciding to ride in now is going to be the same drama that you're riding in December. But instead of telling it maybe to me, right, or yourself, you're trying to get other people to believe, right, in this drama. Y'all, the dramas that we create can't bring about transformation. You realize that, right? It's either excuses or transformation. Which one do you want? It's either excuses or it's transformation. It's either excuses or it's time to make money, right? Which one do you want? So all I know is that when I look at this digital marketing course that I have my hands on, just like the title says, your girl Steph, okay? I can't speak for any of y'all, okay? Those of y'all that are rocking with me in my community, love you dearly. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about those that I don't know out there. For me, this is what I know to be the truth. I will never be broke again because of the knowledge and the skills that I picked up. Long before this digital marketing course, I've been online for 16 years, so let's be fair with it. But this digital marketing course, for whatever reason, was my wake-up call and my life vest. It came to me at a point in my life where I realized it's time to get serious with this. That we're not playing this affiliate marketing biz op game anymore. Right? That this is about life. This is about survival. This is about our greatest come up. This is real deal. And what I've realized over these past several months is that by putting my life vest on first, I get to serve people from a different place. I get to serve people at a higher level. Right? I get to be the example of what is possible because I put my life vest on first, and I've allowed other people to believe and other people to see that what I've made possible, and this is just the beginning, y'all, what I've made possible can be possible for anyone. Do you understand how important that is? Because let me just give you a little insight. The only reason, right, or should I say one of the biggest reasons that I got so decided on where I am right now is that I went out there and I saw other people marketing, right, this kind of digital marketing course and making $1 million in a couple of months. Now, I didn't know if that was going to be real for me, but I didn't care. I was just like, if there's that much money to be made, I just can't afford to play small. If there's that much money to be made, let me figure out how they're doing it, right? And let me go out there and let me go create my own blessings with this. And y'all, that's exactly what I've done. Exactly what I've done. And I'm going to tell you one of the biggest catalysts. There's so many catalysts, but one of the biggest catalysts is I stopped comparing. See, a lot of times y'all like to say, I don't want to compare myself to other people. I took it one step further because I'm a believer. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to compare my blessings with someone else's blessings because that's a slap in the face to God when I say, well, how come you only bless me with X, right? When, you know, her over there, she's earned X amount. When I got good with my blessings, I can't tell. It's like a form of gratitude. That's why my business, I feel anyways, my business has just multiplied. Because I realize what's for me is for me. That every single customer that will support my business this year, I know they're already out there. Therefore, what sense does it make to worry about what someone else has? That's their blessings. Like, praise God for their blessings. Because I don't know what they went through to be able to get to that point of being able to make that real for them. I don't know. And all I can do is be so grateful for my blessings, right? And want to inspire other people, right? Just through what it is that I'm doing. You don't have to want what I want. But if you're like, okay, this chick just said she paid all her bills this year. Yeah. I want you to think for a second. How much peace would you have sitting here on April 25th, like knowing that all your bills are paid for the year? All your bills. You're not worried about rent or mortgage or electricity or anything. You know your monthly nut, and that monthly nut is covered all the way through the year. I know more people want to be able to say that and do that. I talk about these things, y'all, because this is not about the laptop lifestyle. This is not about jet setting around the world. This is about stinking survival. And the reason I share these things, y'all, because there are people that have been in my life, in my world for months, right? For months that have heard me talk about this. And to me, it's important that people know I've been walking the walk and I made this real, because I hope it inspires you to decide to get off your butt, to decide to do something different and to go out there and get your share. That is what I want for everyone, to go and get their share, because it's out there for every single one of us. So if you could just make up your mind today, and I hate, like, I usually don't talk about like, I'll never be broke again. But the fact of the matter is, y'all, the volumes of people I talk to, like, they're trying to pay off debts and they're trying to provide for retirement and they're trying to provide for shortfalls. And it's like, I can't avoid the fact that so many people are wanting to get started on this path because there is a deficit financially. Like, they're not doing it just for vacations. They're doing it because I hate my job, right? They're doing it because I'm about to retire and I don't have the funds. So for me, I was like, Steph, you can't get this wrong, because like, you're the example for the people that look up to you. Y'all, that's why you've got to put your life vest on first and get serious about this. Because believe it or not, once you step out there, there are going to be people that are looking at you. You stay busted, you stay disgusted, you stay lost, you stay where you are for too long, they're going to go find someone to be the example and to give them hope. Y'all, I want you to think about that for a second. Do you see like how important it is to put our life vest on first? You can't even think about saving someone else until you know you're floating, until you know you're good. Right? You can't. So, y'all, that's how we are breaking into it tonight. Oh, Elle says, I've got to have those skills too, Steph. Yes, you do. I haven't seen your name, Elle. So if you're out there evaluating, what I'm doing, evaluating this course, for whatever reason, yeah, y'all, it's so important to know this course is about nothing more than you developing your skills and learning the business of online business. Because like what we're going to talk about tonight, this is going to afford you the opportunity to never have to be broke again, to never have to rely upon, right, opportunities. You'll be in a place to be able to create your own opportunities. All right, that's what this is about. All right. I want to talk about one small mindset shift, right, that played a really big role in where I am right now. Is I had and I have a mentor that I've been listening to consistently for many years. And she always says this one thing. And the first time I heard it, like, it changed everything for me. And some of y'all have heard me say this before, where she said, money is a constant. That changed everything, because I know there have been times in my business where I believed the economy, could take my business out, or I believed wherever we were in the world, like that played a role in how well I could do financially. And when I really got well with the whole idea that money is a constant, right? Again, the way that I just look at business and the availability to earn whatever it is I want to earn, it just changed. So that's one thing I want you to understand stepping into this, that money is a constant. All right. One of my beliefs is, again, as long as like Louis Vuitton is open for business and they're selling $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 bags, I'm not worried about my $500 course. Okay, can I say that again? As long as I can go down to my local mall and Louis Vuitton is open and there are customers in there dropping $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on bags, I'm not worried about my $500 course. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to continue to sell it, because there are people out there that want to change their lives and know they need these skills. All right. Something else that she said, again, that changed everything for me, is that she inspired me to hold tight to the power of only being available for what I want. Only being available for what I want. That is why I share things with you guys like everything. I'm not even joking about this, because at first I started to chuckle when things started manifesting, right, that I put in place months ago. I was like, I called that. I set that in motion. I said I wanted that. I said that was going to happen. But everything I wanted, and I promise you guys, so much is in the nuance of what I'm sharing with you. Everything I wanted to date, I've been able to manifest. So yeah, one of those things that I wanted was to have my bills paid for just months ahead of me. Y'all, in 90 days, right over 90 days, to know that's taken care of for the year? Craziness. And that's just one example. But everything about my business, my YouTube growth, my opt-in growth, my money growth, everything, right, y'all? The people that show up on Tuesday office hours, I had a vision for a packed office hours. I had a vision, right, to not just be serving one or two people during office hours, but to be serving tons of people. And I am literally blown away that there was like no dead space on our office hours on Tuesdays, because the people just come in and they want to learn and they're there. I'm telling you everything. All right. So when you hear people like me say that I never have to be broke again, you guys, you have to create, and even like me saying like all of my bills paid, like all these things, you can't leave any kind of space for like doubt. You can't be like, I'll never be broke again, but you know what? I don't know. Something might happen in the economy. You can't leave any kind of space like that, right? For me, I'm saying I'll never be broke again because I have these skills. No one can ever take these skills away from me. I can always create my own opportunity. I can always create my own offers. I can always be of service to people. I can always sell. Like I can always create what I need to create to make the money that I desire, to write my own check, because I have these skills. You guys, I so hope I'm making this clear, right? On how, oh my gosh, like how important this course is. All right. It's so doggone important, but you can't leave any kind of little, anything. That's why the things I say, because I know for the right person that hears it, they'll take it the way I've taken it when my mentor has said it. Because all I need to know is it's available for me. And then I go and create if it's something I want, then I create the plan. Right? And then it's like I focus on, okay, there can't be nothing disjointed here. It's got to be so connected. And then I start working really on my belief and my knowing around it. And then I work a strategic plan. Right? I work a plan. I don't kumbaya. I don't pray to God every morning. Do you know what I do instead? I tell God how grateful I am for the opportunities, for the people, for the resources, for the mind, for being an able body. I show gratitude. I don't ask God to bring me my next customers. I don't ask God to flood my business with sales. I'm an able body. I'm the one that gets up and I do that based upon my works. Faith without works is dead. So I can want these things and put plans in place for these things, but without the works, it's dead. It's deadened. So if I'm grateful for all of these opportunities he's given me, then how do I show gratitude? I do something with what I said I was grateful for. So you guys, okay, let's talk about how I'll never be broke again. If you believe that, put that in the live chat. I'll never be broke again. Right? I'll never be wanting again. I'll never have to figure out my next dollar again. Again, thanks to this digital marketing course, because the skills that each and every one of us have the opportunity to pick up. Y'all, I'm for real about this. Okay, I'm for real. So number one, Okay, this course is going to teach you the foundations to build a six-figure business that you can 100% own and control. I love it, you guys. Love it. I'll never be broke again. 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 I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, a lot of you guys are saying it, and it's going to be really interesting when it really hits you. And I'll never be broke again goes from something you're saying to a movement in your life. I'm not doubting any of you guys, but I'm saying there's going to come a point where you're going to have a feeling around it. And that idea, right? I'll never be broke again. Knowing that you have the ability to write your own checks, it'll become a movement in your life. That's literally my business, right? That's what you guys feel from my content. As I understand, I am not marketing, I am not promoting. This is a cause that I'm down for. This is a movement, right? That started in me, right? And now I'm spreading it to others. That's what this is about for me. Y'all, when it gets there for you, you won't worry about the right content, saying the wrong things, saying the right things, all of these things. You won't worry about it. You'll just start to do, and it will just make sense, right? So when we get our hands, you guys, on this digital marketing course, all right, number one, we have to remember skills pay the bills. It's just the way it is. Skills pay the bills. For all of you guys that have jobs right now, you're getting paid because there's skills that you possess. Yes? Yeah, you have some kind of skills and an employer is willing to pay you for those skills. You showing up and working those skills. All right? Online, it's no different. And if you want to make money online for today and for always, then you've got to develop the skills, and these skills will keep you paid forever. All right? It'll be simply up to you to not activate these skills, to not activate your creativity, to not activate your ingenuity. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to decide to turn off and to neglect these skills, to look away from these skills. You literally have to decide to avoid making money. Because once you have these skills, right, like literally you are set up to create your own windfalls. Okay? Not even joking. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. All right? So when you have skills, you are always in control of creating opportunities for yourself. For one, I've done this over and over and over again, right? And I'm doing it right now in my business, right? I'm doing it right now inside of my business. All right? So yes, I make a boatload of money, y'all. So I'm a pen and paper girl, okay? I'm not going to leave this up too long because I don't want to expose anyone's names, but my handwriting's not that good. Y'all, this is my sales tracker. Today's the 25th, right? We still have like 6 more days of the month. This is my sales tracker, you guys, for April. Someone say, holy moly. This is my sales tracker. Now, the majority of these are roadmap sales. Someone say, holy moly. Like, I'm not playing around with this, all right? This is my sales tracker so far for April. Skills pay the bills, y'all. Skills pay the bills. Who wants a sales tracker like this? Who wants a register like this? Y'all, that's what this is about. Okay? That's what this is about. And the reason I do sales tracker versus, for me, is because when I walk in my office and it's on my whiteboard, I'm reminded what's going down and what's happening. I don't have the skills. It doesn't matter that this course has master resale rights. If I don't have these skills, I can't help myself and I can't help nobody else. So you guys, I don't come to play. Okay? I don't come to play. And I don't come to lie either. All right? I don't come to lie. This is real stinking deal. All right? So let's talk about the skills and the knowledge that you're going to pick up from this actual course. All right. And if you already have the course, maybe you're not fully engaged. That's fine. Let's get you fully engaged. Maybe you're out there, right, trying to validate, like, do I need this course? I think I've already shared that yes, you do. I think you already have a feeling that yes, you do. But let's talk about everything, right, that you're going to have the opportunity to learn and develop for yourself within this course. All right. Number one, all right, you're going to learn how to establish your own unique vision and your own unique plan for your business. You guys, so important, right? Because even when I started selling the roadmap as the roadmap, because I knew that's what I wanted, I was actually looking for like this kind of dynamic when the roadmap landed on my lap. But my vision now was different than when I first got started selling it. I was kind of selling it in a very affiliate marketing biz out kind of way, right? My vision, my passion, my direction has changed because I got more clear on my vision and I got more clear on my plan, right? And what this really is about for me. So you're going to learn how to develop your vision, how to develop a business plan, how to actually develop like what you want this to look like for you. Because this is not cookie cutter. This isn't a course about selling a course, right? Have you guys ever been involved in those kind of things where it's like, oh, I thought that this high ticket affiliate marketing program was teaching me all the things that I could learn about making money online, but at the core, they're really getting you sold on selling the program to other people. So it's like really they're only equipping you, right, to get other people involved in the digital marketing course. I mean, in the affiliate marketing program, right? Y'all, well, we're this. We want you to establish a business for yourself. We want you to establish your brand. We want you to establish your voice, right? We want you to have a vision for where you want to go, right? If you decide to sell the roadmap as your own, right? Maybe it's just a piece of your business. It doesn't have to be a big part like it is for me. It can just be a piece of your business. But I'm clear about my vision, and my vision is to empower more people to develop these skills, which is why I choose to sell this digital product, right? Because I know I want to help more people develop these skills and understand how important they are to the longevity of their business and heck, their life, to be honest with you, when it comes to earning online. So I'm solid on why I actually do this. And it's not about, making $500 sales. It's all about making sure people have the knowledge and skills that they need so that we can hopefully, right, decrease the failure rate, right? We can help more people begin to win, help more people begin to replace their income, help more people make digital business, right, their new way of life, right? So I know why I do what I do, all right? So you're going to learn all about that. You're going to learn how to actually choose your niche, how to think about the market of people that you want to serve, right? How to think about the person within that niche that you want to speak to and that you want to serve. Y'all, when you get that right, again, making money comes easier. Okay, that was one of my steps to get clearer on my business. And when I got clear on those things, that's when my YouTube channel took off, right? That's when I started making more sales and building a bigger email list because the people that I wanted to talk to, they could actually hear me. So this is not about coming in and getting it set up and then wondering why you're not making sales. Because if you're working with me, I'm going to send you back to the course. Because that's how I establish myself, is by getting serious about these things and treating my business like a freaking corporation and not some side hustle, not some side gig, right? Not something I'm just trying to make money with real quick, not just some opportunity, right? You've got to think about these things, right? You're going to learn about product selection, right? How to choose the right products to actually sell to your niche, right? You're going to learn all about digital product creation. So if you do want to create your own digital products, you're going to learn how to create your own digital products, from written digital products all the way to audio and video digital products as well. Y'all, that's so exciting. Y'all, there was a point in time, and you probably can still go out there and find it, where people were charging like $2,000 to learn how to create a course. I'm not even lying about this, right? $1,000 or $2,000 to learn how to do affiliate marketing. You get to learn all of that for an investment of $500. Right? So you're going to learn how to create digital products if that's what you want to do. And I think everyone should learn how to create their own digital products. I really, really do. It is a skill that's made me a lot of money. Okay, I'll talk about this a little bit later as well. All right, you're going to learn how to instantly house your digital products. Right? So it's great you can create them. Yeah, but I see the comments of other people's videos where people are like, I have digital products, but I don't know how to sell them. I don't know how to accept payments. I don't know how to build an email list. I don't know how to promote them. I don't know how to market them, right? You're going to learn all of that within here. It's not just about, deciding to, for example, go out there and buy a bunch of products and then not know how to sell them. No, you're going to learn it all. All right. So you're going to learn instantly how to begin housing any digital products that you want to sell, whether those are MRR digital products or PLR digital products or digital products that you create. Right? We're going to walk you through how you can instantly begin to house them so that you have a place to actually sell them. All right. You're going to learn about affiliate marketing. So if you want to learn how to make money, right, by repping other people's products and services, guess what? We have a whole module in there that's going to help you learn how you can make money by doing that. Y'all, I'm telling you, my business model is so stinking dope. I tell people this all the time, and it's been my truth for quite so many years, is I make probably more in affiliate commissions than a lot of people that are out there struggling trying to figure out affiliate marketing, because the way that I have it strategically built into my business. I'm not even intentional about creating recurring income. However, I probably have a stronger recurring income base than a lot of people that are out there trying to build recurring income. Right? I make a lot of money by selling the course, and then I make recurring income on the back from people that buy the tools and the resources that are necessary to help us run our online business. How would you love to have a business set up like that for yourself where you don't even have to think about recurring income? It just happens and it just appears in your PayPal, right? Month after month after month. And it grows bigger month after month after month. But if you want to make a really big case for affiliate marketing, right, within our course, we'll teach you how to be a pro at affiliate marketing and how to make a go at affiliate marketing. It's completely up to you. Okay. You're going to learn all about automation tools, right? Setting up funnels, setting up websites, setting up e-commerce stores. You're going to learn all about that in this course. Again, you guys, you can go out there and pay thousands to learn automation, right? Or you can be one of these people that never learn the tools and end up flopping all around the internet, not even knowing how to set up a very simple capture page. You guys, let me tell you something when it comes to these skills. Again, because as I just showed you, right, I've helped a lot of people get started. And it's crazy how many people don't know what a funnel is. Not truly. It happened this office hours where someone was confused with why their site didn't look like a website. And I had to explain to them, right, this was a funnel. Do you know why that gets me so excited? Because I understand how needed this information is, how needed this is. There are so many people out there floundering all around just doing things, not even understanding the elements that it actually takes to have a successful online business, right? And then she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm like, no, like that's why we do these office hours. That's why I'm here, right? Yeah, the course is there, but that's why you have reinforcement. So you gain clarity and so you know these things. Can you already see how, if you don't know these things and you begin to learn these things, how much more valuable you are to your own business? And then how much more valuable you can be to the marketplace as well? I'm going to show you in just a minute. All right. You're going to learn all about accepting payments. Okay. Like a pro. Okay. Not having people cash app you and Venmo you, but no, being able to accept debit and credit cards. How about being able to accept payment plans without you having to assume the risk? I didn't know how to do that prior to this course. learning that alone was worth the investment all by itself for me, because learning that conversion strategy has helped me make so much more money, because I give people the opportunity to be able to split up their payments. And before, when I did payment plans, it was at my risk, right? So the beautiful thing about this is that when you accept payment plans for yourself, you don't get all your money up front. When you accept payment plans the way we teach you how to get it set up, right? And the company assumes the risk, guess what? You get all your money up front. And again, so many people don't know that as well. So even when someone breaks up their payments, we get the whole $500 or whatever we're charging for whatever we're doing up front. Y'all, that's huge. That's huge. Y'all, there are people online right now where just out of not knowing, right, are not set up to even accept payments like a pro, because they just don't know. Right? They just don't know. I take even like my girl Veronica, when she first, came to me and got started with this, she didn't know anything about any of this stuff. So I think the wrong assumption to have is that everyone knows about PayPal, and everyone knows about Stripe, and everyone knows about funnels, and everyone knows about selling digital products, and everyone knows. No, so many people do not. So many people don't know about master resale rights. They're just out there looking for a way to start making money online. They're just looking for a way to start selling stuff online. They're just looking for a way to start an online business like I was many years ago. I didn't know about all the things that were involved or all the ways that I can make money. Y'all, so this course is so doggone needed, because it helps people gain the knowledge, acquire the skills, and paints the big picture about what this is all about. Let me tell you the difference between this course, and there's pros and cons with both ways, compared to how I got started. I didn't have a big picture view. Like, I literally took the step in front of me that felt right, which honestly, it helped me make a lot of money, because that step for me was promotion, right? I didn't get stuck in consumption. I didn't get stuck in the setup. I got out there and I started doing my thing and I started making money. But because I didn't have a big picture view, it took me quite some time to piecemeal all of the elements together, building a funnel, a capture page, email marketing, because I didn't even know what those things were. So as they were presented to me, I got those things set up. With this course, believe it or not, you can still get a very, very fast start. You don't have to get lost in consumption, but y'all get a big picture view about what this is all about and what you're ultimately building. So it's like you understand the importance right from the get-go of building your own email list, of marketing, of branding, of all of these things that make a difference in us making money online. You get to learn it all and understand it all right up front, so you can begin building a really, really strong foundation for yourself. I really just can't say enough. I cannot say enough, right? Like, let me know if you're seeing the big picture of this, right? Let me know. Right? You're going to learn all about fulfillment, right? How to fulfill orders, right? Seamlessly. So when someone buys from you, whether it's the course, whether it's other digital products, whether it's services you put out there, right? That you know how to fulfill 24/7, 365. So someone can buy from you 3 o'clock in the morning, your sleep, and they can buy from you. You make a nice chunk of change, right? And they get what they bought from you. They can begin diving in. They can begin consuming. They can begin, getting access to whatever it was that they bought. Believe it or not, y'all, there are people out there that don't know how to do this, right? They have a fraction of the intel, a fraction of the knowledge, a fraction of the understanding. Again, they're just kind of botching together things that they've seen, right? But they don't have well put together systems, well-oiled machines. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference, because your buyers got to have confidence in your business too, right? I get asked all the time by my customers, right? They're like, Steph, like, these emails that you send out, are you physically sending those out one by one? And I always chuckle, because again, it reminds me that most people don't have an understanding of how automation works, right? And how we can set all of these things up ahead of time, right? And they could be serving people without us having to do anything. That's why I know, like, this course is not fluff. This course is legit. It is the real deal. You never have to be broke again. when you learn what is in these modules. Okay, and I'm going to break down to you exactly why, because consuming and gaining access to this knowledge is one thing. Applying these things to your own business, right, will help you with skill development. That's another thing. But when you really understand like how to write your own checks, because some people still only see this as promoting the course. Okay, there's always a good, better, and best. Deciding to make money by selling the course is good, right? But what's best is knowing that, let's say that you did make $5,000 1 week from selling the course, and you're like, but I need an extra $1,000 for whatever. Could you sit down and create a plan, create a product, create a service, create an offer that can make you $1,000 in the next 2 or 3 days? That's what I have the ability to do. That's what I have the ability to do. That's what I've done over and over and over again in my business over the years, is sit down and say, okay, I want to make an extra $1,000, or I'm short on my goal, right? How do I make up that shortfall? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to write my own check. I'm going to create my own service. I'm going to create something to serve the marketplace that I know people will need. I'll talk about that in a minute. How about email marketing, y'all, and automation? I'm, again, breaking down everything you're going to learn. All right, and I'm going to tell you in just a minute how to get your hands on this course, how to enlist my mentorship while it's still free. All right, and how you can work with me in the month of May. All right, 1-to-1. All right, let me know. I'm just curious if there's anyone out there live right now that you're like, you know what? Yeah, like I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to do this. Right? Just type I'm in the live chat. Type I'm in the live chat. All right. In just a minute, I'm going to explain exactly how to get started. All right. And then we're going to break into the second part where we talk about like how I know I'll never be broke. And I'm going to basically instill into you how you are now going to know how you never have to settle for being broke or not knowing how you're going to make money for yourself. All right, y'all, email marketing and automation is everything. All right, so you're going to learn not only how to build an email list, but you're going to learn how to implement and activate email marketing, right? So that people get followed up with on autopilot, so that sales can happen on autopilot through your email list, so that you can write one email and a push of a button, send it out to every single person on your email list. All right, email marketing accounts for a large majority of my revenue. Right? It allows me to make money by simply sending an email, right? And pushing a button. All right. Just last week, right? The week that we're in right now, right? Something came across my desk. I knew that there are people in my community that would find great value in it. I got it set up, right? Once I like vouched for it, hit send. That day alone, right? I made over $1,000. One email. Just saying, hey, like basically you might want to check this out, right? I'm sending this to you because I know there are people out there that are struggling with this, and this is what I found. Like you might like it. One email, push of a button, $1,000. And that wasn't me selling the roadmap. That was me selling something completely different. Are y'all getting this? Are you understanding this? Y'all, there are people out there struggling to figure out how to make an extra $1,000, right? To pay bills or to live life or to whatever. And I'm telling you here, like I'm not flaunting. If anything, I'm flaunting the fact that these skills are the real deal. If anything, I'm flaunting the fact that when you get these skills, right, you can write your own check, like you can be the shot caller. If anything, that's what I'm flaunting. Right? Because I really do want to instill and impress upon you either what you're leaving on the table, what you're neglecting, how you're playing small, what you're avoiding, right? And or getting you to see like what's at stake for you. Like what's waiting for you right there if you would just simply decide, right? You're going to learn about online marketing, promotion, and traffic, okay? You're going to learn about how to drive traffic, how to get traffic, how to get eyeballs, how to create content, how to do storytelling, how to connect with people through your content. You're going to learn all about content creation and distribution. So not just how to create it, but how to distribute it, which is a form of traffic. All right. So important. You guys, one of the biggest things that people struggle with is traffic, getting eyeballs, getting people that are interested, right? I worked with my girl, Veronica, over this past week, right, with the video. And it's funny because it came down to the wire. She's like, okay, Steph, I think I got my script all done. I'm going to send it to you again. And I said, no, Veronica, I'm done. Veronica will attest to it. I said, I'm done. I said, you're going to go do the video now. I'm done. I'm not looking at it again. Go do the video, right? She trusted herself. She did the video before she went to work the next morning. This video is tracking higher than any video she's done thus far, right? You guys, I'm telling you, you have to learn these things, right? All of her arrows are going green right now on YouTube, right? And there's a plan in place now where she's going to keep repeating this, right? No less than what, Veronica? Every 7 days. She knows exactly what to do with every single video once she posts it, right? And because she has me as a mentor, guess what? She gets the help with her content. She gets the help with how to title it. She gets the help. Yo, I am not saying that making money online is easy, because if it was easy, I wouldn't need to go live. I wouldn't need to create content the way that I created. I wouldn't need to educate. I wouldn't need to do a fraction of what it is that I do, because just everybody would be able to pop up and figure out how to make this stuff work. You know, it takes strategy. It takes what you learn in this course. Yes, it takes strategy. It takes mindset, right? It takes like stick-to-itiveness. It takes a lot. But guess what? Once you get it, again, you can experience like what I'm experiencing. I shared this in one of my recent videos, right? Earning $5,000 a month was harder and more of a struggle than doing $5,000 weeks. And again, that's not to brag. I want more people to get over that. Struggling's hard. $5,000 a month was like I was pushing down to the wire every single month. $5,000 weeks is like, oh, what? When did all that happen? Because of momentum. When you're struggling, you don't have momentum. You're trying to make everything happen. When you have momentum, you're like, oh, wait, we're already at the bottom of the hill? Right? You're not like trying to push yourself. Instead, it's like you're on a sled, right? The snow is ready for you. It's slippery as all get out. And you get on the sled, and before you know it, you're down at the bottom. No, that's what we want to build in our business, is momentum. Please write this down. Momentum is intentional. Momentum is deliberate. Momentum is on purpose. Momentum is well thought out. Momentum can even be a little bit messy. Momentum is action after action after action. Momentum is condensing time frames. Momentum is a system. You know, most people don't build these things up in their business. They do one thing, it doesn't work, and they stop doing that one thing. What's that about? Well, how is that ever going to add up to anything? Where in life does that ever work for anything? Where in life do we give up after one thing breaks, or one thing doesn't work, or one relationship fails on us, or our spouse does one thing to upset us? Do we divorce them? Right? Do we give our kids up because they let us down one time? No, instead, what we end up having more than one kid. Do we never go get a job again because one boss was a total jerk? How would you live if you did that? No, momentum is something you put in place. So yeah, like when I think about the money I'm able to make at this point, I'm proud of it because I know the work. Not proud in a haughty way. I'm proud because I know what I had to bust through in order to get to this point. I know how I had to get serious. I know how I had to look at things differently. I know how I had to focus more on me. And believe it or not, that's where a lot of y'all are. You have to learn how to focus on you. And again, treat this like a corporation, right? Long before it's paying you like a corporation. Someone needs to write that down. Because then when it does start paying you like a corporation, you two are going to look up like, wait a second, when did that happen? What's going on here? Good problem to have. All right. You're going to learn all about the platforms, y'all. Right. So part of traffic, part of advertising, part of promotion, part of marketing is choosing a platform. Like I choose YouTube. Right. This is where all of my business comes from, is YouTube. Right. And my email list. But my email list is grown from my YouTube channel. So you're going to have to pick a platform. Right. Well, guess what? You're going to learn about every single platform through our course. If you want to learn YouTube, guess what? You're going to learn YouTube from me because I'm the teacher. I was blessed to be the teacher in that module, right? There's Pinterest training, there's Instagram training, there's TikTok training, there's LinkedIn training, there's Facebook training, there's search engine optimization training, there is blogging. It's all there for you. So not only do you learn the platforms as the platforms and you learn the strategy behind the platforms as well, but then you also get the online marketing and content creation training. And that's going to basically help you with creating content for those individual platforms. Do you see how you get it all? You get it all here, right? It's all here for you. You learn the tactic, which is the platform. Then you learn the strategy on how to create the content for the individual platforms. And then you learn the strategy of the platform as well. I don't know. I don't know how to make it more clear, how to make it more plain. I just don't know, right? How to convey that for $500, this is the real deal. This is your life vest when it comes to making money online. And you guys, I've researched, and this is not to knock any other MRR course that's out there, all right? There are a lot of courses out there, right? And I've even thought about owning some other courses just to give people an option. Do you know the reason why I don't? Is because every other course caters to like Instagram and TikTok. They cater to the more viral, the more dancing, like that kind of marketing. The roadmap caters to foundation. The roadmap caters to the skills that I learned long before there was a roadmap. The roadmap like literally is your long-term play. This is where you learn sustainability. You basically learn like all the boring stuff about business that keeps you in business. Y'all, I've been boss free for like 13 years. I've never had to go back and get a job. I've had a 6-figure a year business. That doesn't happen without some level of sustainability, right? I haven't followed trends. I haven't followed gimmicks. I learned how to build a strong foundation from the get-go. Now my foundation is even stronger just because of where I am in my life. But y'all, if you're out there looking at, just if you are, I don't know if you are, but that's the difference. It's like, this is like your long-term play. This is the information that once you learn, it's just the foundation, and anything you want to learn on top of it will be an accelerant or will help you with mastery. But these are the skills that you've got to know, right? If you want to make it online for the long term. Right? Now, let's talk about how to never be broke again with this information and how to set yourself up to write your own paychecks forever. All right. If you want to get started with the roadmap, if you're like, Steph, this sounds like exactly what I need. Right. And I always feel like I'm talking to like myself from many years ago. Like, what would I have wanted to hear if I had just searched for how to make money online? And I appeared on my email list. And then I was invited to this live stream. Like, what would I want to hear? I'd want to hear that I'm going to get set up to learn how to make money online. I would want to hear that everything I need to know about making money online, right, is in this opportunity or in this course, right? And so I'm telling you, no matter what direction you want to go with making money online, right? You're going to develop the knowledge and the skills within this course. All right. If you want to get started, right, my link is down below in the description. If you're already opted in and you're already on my email list, you can just open one of my emails, click the link, and we'll take you directly over to the sales page. $500 one time, no monthly fees, no added investments, $500 one time. You can pay with debit, credit card, PayPal, and Klarna and Afterpay is accepted as well. All right, if you want to split up your payment. All right. So for the month of May, all right, I have actually opened up 10 spots. I think I have 7 spots left right now. 3 people took them last night when I first sent it out. All right, to work with me one-on-one for the entire month of May in my Voxer room. All right, so Voxer gives you access where you can basically message me back and forth. Let me tell you something, y'all. This month, I don't know what happened. I had way too many people in Voxer, but it was amazing. That's how people like Veronica got the help she needed, right, with her videos. That's people like, who did I help today? Nico, right? She was like, Steph, all I need to know is that by April 30th, right, that, once my time is up here, because she got started in April, I want to know my system is completely set up. And we're talking about people, you guys, that have jobs and other things going on. So it's not like the business is, they're focused 24/7. And guess what? She's been able to do that. And the thing is, Nico didn't have a lot of working knowledge. She was the one that thought a website was the same as a funnel, was so confused when it didn't look the way, you see what I'm saying? To have everything set up. So Voxer allows you to gain clarity, allows you to ask questions, and basically get the individual guidance that you need, right? So that you can fast track yourself, right? Most people don't go anywhere because they're confused. Most people stay lost. Most people stay confused. Most people, when they can't figure out something, there's nowhere to go. Okay. So one of the next 7 people that get started, you're going to get Voxer access for all of May. It literally is a priceless opportunity if you take advantage of it. I'm not a babysitter. All right. So you have the questions, you need the guidance. That's what it's there for. All right. To get the help that you need, to get what it is that you want. Some people just wanted a really, really great game plan. Again, so many people had breakthroughs. So many people got far. So many people got exactly what they needed in their first 30 days because they had that access. On top of that, all right, you're instantly in my community every Tuesday. Y'all vouch. Y'all that have been rocking office hours, right? Vouch. Our office hours are off the chain on Tuesdays. You get to pop in my Zoom room, ask questions, get guidance, get feedback, be supported. Right? Sometimes people just come in, hang out, and listen to the questions that other people have. Let me just tell you something. My mind has been expanded since doing these office hours, because so often I get off of office hours and I'm like, that's why so many people fail. Because the questions that I'm able to answer and address during office hours, which is just 1 hour, they are questions that I know hold so many people back, cause people to give up, cause people just to remain stuck, right? And to be able to offer, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm saying that this service that I offer, it's needed. That's why I do it. It takes nothing from me, right? Like it's a part of my calling, but it's like I know that it's doing such good work to help people take action and get out of this what it is they need. Like literally, it sounds like something so small. But if you've never had a question, or you've never felt lost, or you never felt like if I can just ask, and it's different questions. Everyone has different directions. Sometimes it's just about clarity. Sometimes it's about a game plan. Sometimes it's about a marketing strategy. Sometimes it's about, Steph, how come my domain name is not doing what it's supposed to be doing? And go behind the scenes and help in that way. But every single Tuesday, there has not been a Tuesday that I have not had office hours since I've been doing this. My Zoom room is open. You can come in, ask questions, get guidance, get feedback, be supported, right? And then you also get access to my mentorship hub, where there's additional resources and additional training, right? And just additional stuff in there, right? All from me, all right? And then once a month, so this Monday, matter of fact, all right, this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do our monthly training. All right. And this one's going to be an absolute doozy. All right. So you get all of that included. Right now, all of that is free, no additional charge. All right. So if you already know you're ready to get started, I wanted to kind of take a break and talk about that before we dive into how to never be broke again and how to use this information that you're about to learn, because that's really important too. All right, go ahead and get started. All right, GoProWithSteph.com down below. You can learn all about it. If you need to learn more, see everything that you get, and you can go ahead and get started. All right, if you get started while we're live here, just chime back in and say, I'm in. That always gets me excited. All right. All right, guys, let's talk about how to never be broke again. Hillary said, vouch. Megan said, amazing office hours. Veronica says, this mentorship is well worth it. We get much, much more than we pay for. That's the thing. That's the thing. If I were doing this outside of the course, like I was just offering it easily would be well over $500. Easily. Imagine if you got started now and you just had office hours on Tuesdays all the way through the end of the year, which that's what my mentorship is extending through all the way through this year. Like what if I just charge $50 a month to have access to office hours? $100 a month. It would be worth it. Trust me, the way that I know people move ahead and get going, right? So let's talk about how to never be broke again, right? How to write your own checks forever based upon this information, all right? Elle says, I definitely need a roadmap. So tired of the rabbit holes. Yes, Elle, I invite you. All right, I invite you. Go to GoProWithSteph.com, right? Learn all about this and decide to come in, right? Decide to come in, decide to get started. Would love to help you on this journey and would love for you to have access to this information. Like literally, right? It's going to help you in such a big way get what you need to help you move your business ahead, to help you learn what you've got to learn. All right, I had one lady, this story is not unique, but she's just someone that spoke up, and I will forever remember, this transaction. But she emailed me, right? And she was like, Steph, I've been around for a long time. Basically, I've invested a lot of money. And she basically said, like, Steph, how is this different? How are you different? Tell me something tangible. She said, I have the money, right? But how is this different? And I almost didn't respond because I just took it wrong, right? Like we're all humans, and sometimes with text and email, we can kind of tell ourselves there's an attitude about it. But I was like, but you know what? Like she's valid. Like I totally get it, right? And so I just responded and I told her like what this is about, how I'm different. She was someone that said she already loved my content and all that stuff. So she already knew that I was the real deal, but I got her email, right? I responded later that day. She signed up. And basically all her comments have been, oh my gosh, where has this been all of these years? I've been floundering around, bouncing around. I've never had everything so step by step, right? She was one of these people that went through the training, got her system set. Like she is just diving in because now like these are the dots being connected that she's never had the opportunity to have before. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, this course makes a difference for the person that is ready to learn how to get set up for online business success. It is a difference maker. All right, you guys, I've been involved in a lot of business opportunities. I've been involved in a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different things, right? And I'm telling you, right? I knew immediately once I dove into this almost 9 months ago, with everything I knew about making money online, I knew that I had to be a person that got out there and told more people about this. I knew that this would be the key and the catalyst, right? And the dot connector and the bridge for so many people that either don't know what they don't know or that have been lost, led astray, confused all over the place. I knew. All right. And with all the people that have, I feel so blessed that have trusted me by investing in this course, they all come from varying backgrounds. Some have been on the struggle bus. Some have been in the biz op world. Some have been affiliate marketers. Some have been coaches and consultants. Some are still into coaching, right? But they want to leverage and learn digital marketing, right? Because they're missing that skill with selling their services. Some people are brand new, knew nothing about making money online, right? And guess what? They all get to be served. It's for everybody. And if you're someone like me, or maybe you're like a pro, right? Why don't you decide to go out there and let people know, like, this is what you need. Why not sell something that's easy to sell, right? Because if you believe in this industry, right? Why not decide to be like an ambassador for an easier way to learn this stuff? I'm telling you, it's needed. 135,000 searches a month for how to make money online. Right? I think it's another 6-figure searches a month for digital marketing. Right? The searches for digital products are growing every single month as well. The people want to know, y'all. They want to know. And for me, like my whole mission is I want to get to people before they've blown all their money on crap that's not serving them. I want to save people money by being the one that gets to them first or gets to them on time with this information. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm just feeling some kind of way tonight. And I know I probably shouldn't apologize, right? But that's what it's like when you are selling something that you believe in. Y'all, this is how you make a boatload of money. It's just by believing what it is that you're selling and connecting with people that already want it, right? They're just looking for a person or they're looking for the right product to buy. So one way that you could decide to never be broke again based upon this information, okay? Because remember, you're going to come and you're going to learn this information. All right, is that you can use the skills, use the information, use the foundation of what you're learning to literally sell anything that you want, okay? Including your own digital products, including done-for-you digital products, including master resale right products, including MLM network marketing opportunities, including biz ops, right? Including affiliate marketing, anything. Every single person online that wants to make money needs these skills. So if there's something you have your eye on selling right now and you've been struggling selling it, struggling getting it set up, all right, these skills are going to help you sell anything you want to sell. Why? Because you're going to know how to do it now. You're going to learn how to use Instagram or TikTok or Pinterest or LinkedIn or YouTube or Facebook or blogging or search engine optimization. All right, you're going to learn how to promote, learn how to market. All right, so no matter what you want to sell, you are going to learn and be able to make money with it. Most people put the cart before the horse. They get more excited over a swanky biz op or a swanky deal or a swanky digital product or, oh my gosh, I got this whole bundle, right? Let me know, are you guilty out there, right? Oh, I got this great deal on this bundle of digital products. Well, fantastic. What's your plan to go make your first $10,000? I'll wait. Oh, you don't know. So where's really the great deal? You guys, this, I want you to always remember this. Whenever you invest into anything, okay, anything, your mind needs to be, how do I get a return on this investment the fastest? The fastest. So I don't care whether it's mentorship, I don't care whether it's coaching, I don't care whether it's a higher level educational product, I don't care whether it's the roadmap, I don't care whether it's a $5 ebook. Let me tell you something. I do not mess around, right? I need to turn an expense right into a profit as soon as possible. So it's not about the good deals we can take advantage of. Right? It's how do I get a return on investment fast? And by learning marketing and promotion and these digital marketing skills, it gives you the ability. Y'all, why was I able to see something that I thought would be a good resource for my community, invest in it, right? Go through it, right? Vet it, know that it was a good investment and that people could in fact use it and I felt good about it, get it set up within 30 minutes to 40 minutes, send it out to my email and make money. Well, let's backtrack everything you learn. So I learned how to market so I could build an email list. I learned email marketing so I know how to communicate with my list, right? I learned automation and how to build systems so that I could quickly get that thing set up so that I could sell immediately. So from the time I invested into that resource, right, to making money with it was less than 4 days. And the only reason it took me 4 days is because I didn't have time to vet it, right, to make sure it was something appropriate for my community. That's integrity. That's the only reason it took me 4 days. Right? So the first way you're never going to be broke again is by knowing that no matter how you want to make money, what you want to sell, you are equipped to go and sell it because you will have the skills. All right? The second way that you'll never be broke again based upon this information, okay, is that you can resell the knowledge that you acquire. You can resell your skills that you will develop through services and offers. Right? You guys, time and time again over my years, I've been able to do this. All right? Everyone, please write this down. Okay? And I'm going to get back to this one myself. Everyone can have a consulting offer as a part of your business once you've gone through this course. A consulting offer is the easiest offer to get set up. Right? A consulting offer can make everybody a little bit of money. It can make you from a little bit of money to a lot of money. How do I know this? Is because I used to have a consulting offer out there in every single one of my descriptions, right? I've had discovery calls and I've had power calls. My discovery calls were for $100. My power calls were for $300. And guess what? People would book those calls directly from my YouTube content. They would book calls to speak with me and to get me on a Zoom call. And guess what? For a discovery call, it was for them to ask me questions and to help them gain clarity over their next business moves, right? 30 to 40 minute call to gain clarity over their next business moves. And oftentimes it meant they ended up investing more money for either higher level coaching. This was, back in the day, or to purchase one of my products. A power or strategy call, we dove a little bit deeper and I talked strategy. I talked next moves. But y'all, in those calls, I don't have to prepare for anything. I'm literally showing up and I'm responding to the questions they're asking me. And I'm qualified for those consults because I know my stuff. Do you think if you started getting really good at content creation or email marketing or any one of these aspects that you're going to learn, that you couldn't provide a consult to help someone that's several steps behind you, that maybe wants clarity on like what's this email marketing stuff I keep hearing about? Believe it or not, people will invest the little bit of money to gain clarity prior to making bigger money decisions. So I'll say it again. Everyone can have a consulting offer set up inside of their business where literally people will pay you, right, to bend your ear, to get your insight, to get your expertise. That's why creating content is so powerful, because oftentimes, right, people see you a certain way through your content, and it's an honor to get you into Zoom. It's an honor to pick your brain. It's an honor, right, to ask you questions to help them with their next steps. So let me ask you a question, right? If you did a consult a day, $100, that's $3,000 a month. Just doing a consult a day, like if that was a strategy you wanted to work. Again, I'm not saying you have to, but do you see how I'm not going to not feed my family if I know the availability is there for me to do a consult every single day for $3,000 to help me with any kind of shortfall or whatever the sum of money is. Are you getting what I'm saying here? It's knowing that you know enough to be able to set up offers so that you never have to worry about how you're going to pay bills or do anything. Like it almost blows your mind that like, why aren't more people doing this? You guys, I remember when I first got started again, way back in 2007, it was 2008. I was sitting there and it dawned on me, wait a second. All it takes, I think at that time was like $150 a day to replace what I was earning as a nurse. And it just dawned on me. I'm like, okay, that changes the whole game. I'm not focused on getting rich. I'm just focused on making $150 or more every single day. And that just seems so easy, right? It seemed like it seemed harder to not do that than to do it. So you see how when you wrap your head around getting these skills, it's kind of like, yeah, like why should I ever have to depend upon someone else or something else when I can decide to be the shot caller? And I'm not saying jobs are bad jobs, but I think I'm talking to entrepreneurs. Am I correct? I'm talking to people that want this way of life, that want to know this is possible, right? And I'm just telling you that it is. So you see how I can make a statement like I'll never be broke again? Because it doesn't matter what happens. I have the power, the knowledge, the skills, the ingenuity, the creativity, the mind to write my own check, to create my own offers. The third way that you'll never be broke again is that you can create your own digital products based upon your own experiences. And I'm talking about stemming from what you learn in the course. All right, Steph, what do you mean? Like, copy the material? No, not at all. All right. So as an example, I teach the YouTube training in the roadmap. All right. I've learned YouTube over the years, right? There are specific things that I've learned and nuances and ways of using YouTube that allowed me to get to 6 figures without being a viral brand, without having thousands and thousands of views. That was many years ago, right? That's what I taught in the roadmap because I wanted more people to know that you don't have to be a Mr. Beast, or you don't have to have 100,000 subscribers to make $100,000 a year. But my first 6-figure year, I had less than 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and none of my videos were viral videos. But there was a formula that I used on YouTube. So like in that instance, I taught my formula. You see what I'm saying? So like you could learn email marketing, and let's say you get out there and you start implementing email marketing, right? Let's say you go out there in the next 6 months, right? Because of email marketing, you do 6 figures, or you do $250,000 or whatever. Do you think you could go write an ebook or do a mini course or do a masterclass that people would pay for to learn your strategies for how you went from knowing nothing to doing 6 figures through email marketing? Of course they would. Because the likelihood is you're not regurgitating what you learned. There are nuances and strategies and things very specific that you've intertwined in it, right? Your frameworks that you get to now teach in your thing. And here's the thing. When someone discovers you, believe it or not, they want to learn from you. They want to know how you did it, right? Like, let's say Hillary and I were really good friends. And let's say I hadn't seen Hillary in, 3 years. And then I run into Hillary. I'm like, oh my gosh, Hillary, you look amazing, girl. You must have dropped at least 15 pounds. And she's like, oh my gosh, Steph, yes, I did. And here's how I did it. Guess what? It's not going to take much for me to say, well, Hillary, like, sell me whatever you did. Tell me where to go get it, and I'm going to go get it. Because I'm not interested in just losing weight. Because if I was just interested, I would have likely already done it. But Hillary being someone I trust, I'm now seeing, oh my gosh, girl, look at you. And now guess what? I want to do what she did. I want to know her ways. So again, you see how when you learn all of these things, you learn content creation, you choose your platform, you start building your audience, people begin to know, like, and trust you. They begin to even look up to you a little bit, right? You become the one that's inspiring them. Why would they not want to learn from you? Why would they not want to glean from you? Why would they not want to pick up the ways that you do things? Y'all, that's the power of making money online in this way. I really, really hope I'm getting through to you on how all of this works and how you never have to be broke again, right? When you really, really take this in. Right? And I know, y'all, this is going longer tonight, but it's going to be what it's going to be. This is a whole conversation, right? That literally can change the whole course of 2024 for you. You can decide to start completely over or completely from scratch from wherever you are right now with a brand new outlook, a brand new approach, right? With what I'm sharing with you tonight. You can change everything, right? With this information I'm sharing with you tonight. And then the fourth way, based upon this information, all right, is that you can resell the program as your own, right? So within the course, right, we have modules that actually walk you through how to package this course and sell it as your own, right? It'll actually help you create your entire sales system to sell this course. It will help you set your payment processors up. It will help you set your payment plans up. It'll help you set your sales page up, your order form, your fulfillment page, everything that you need. It'll help you set it up. It'll help you set your capture page up, your email marketing, everything. All right, so that you can actually sell this course like a pro if you want to. Are you seeing how this information empowers you, right? To decide that no matter what happens in my life, no matter what comes and goes, no matter who believes in me, who doesn't believe in me, right? That I am equipping myself to forever be able to write my own check. Y'all, do you see how this is? Again, I've been around a long time. And I think about so many things that I did where the opportunities were snatched from me. And when they were snatched from me, before I was empowered that people would buy from me and not because of what I was selling, I had to go out there and find more things to promote. I had to find new opportunities because I didn't know, right? The availability was there to write my own check. I thought I had to stay latched onto opportunities and programs and people and things. I didn't know that I could actually sit down and say, this is what I want to teach people and actually have people pay me for me being me and for what I know. Y'all, that's powerful. That's exactly what this course gives you. It's exactly what it gives you. All right. So I want to inspire you. First, let me know if you're leaving better. I really, really hope you are. I really hope, again, just like the title says, just like my intention for tonight was, that you're seeing how you never have to be broke again, right? When you decide, right, to take matters into your own hands and develop these skills, pick up this knowledge. This is like not make-believe. This is not pie in the sky. This is not hype. This is life-changing stuff. Life-changing stuff. Would love to help you guys get started. Would love to help you, right? Really see like what you can do with this information. So like I said earlier, when you decide to invest in this course, it's lifetime access. So you will also have the opportunity to download the core material as your own. So you can have it on your computer. You can have it on your hard drive, right? It is a master resale rights program. All right. So you actually get to own it. Okay. Forever. All right. If you want to sell it as your own, right? Again, you're not selling it for a commission. You're not selling it as an affiliate. When someone buys it from you, right, that money goes instantly into your account, whether it's PayPal or Stripe. There's no middleman outside of your merchant provider. You are selling it as your own. And let me tell you something. With literally, here's the thing. I got to say this. We talked about return on investment, right? Let's talk about high profit margins. Y'all, with every single example I gave you tonight in terms of how you can use the information to create your own opportunities, they're high profit margins. If you decide to do a power call, right, or a discovery call for $100 and someone pays you $100, guess what? That money goes instantly to you. $100 minus maybe, minus $5 for a merchant fee. That's $95 that you get just like that. When someone buys a $47 digital product from you, right? Like you're getting $47 minus like 2.5% fees, right? You get almost everything. When someone buys the course from me for $500, right? On average, $485 is deposited into my bank account. Y'all, that's significant. That is huge. And there's no waiting. So another benefit, right, of using this information to make a boatload of money, right, writing your own check is the fact that you're never waiting for someone. If you need $1,000 right next week, you can put the opportunity out there. You can create the opportunity and you can not only make it, but actually see the money, right, instantly. Now, I'm just not playing around with this because we are not in the day and age. We are not in the time where we have to depend upon anyone, right, for our livelihood. There's just never been a better time to be a digital entrepreneur for average people just like you and I. We now get to learn all of these skills for $500. We could turn right back around, help one person learn these skills for themselves and recoup our money if we know someone else that could benefit from this information. Like, to me, this just isn't difficult or hard. Like, it just makes sense. And then learn the skills and get out there and sell whatever you want to sell and go make a lot of money for yourself this year, right? This year. You guys, in 3.5 months, I made what takes most people an entire year to make. It's blown my mind, right? And I know it's only getting better because every single month, right, my income has increased. From January to February, I increased my business 86.1%. From February to March, I increased it by another 35.77%. This month, I'm up 95, I think 0.8% from last month. The month's not even over yet. And from last year, I think I'm now almost at like 385% from last year. Y'all, like, and again, to get a visual, right? Like, sales from the month. And I still have 6 more days, right? I'm going to probably have 2.5 pages by the end. So I want to encourage you, go get the information, decide to get in this course, decide to gain this knowledge, decide to pick up these skills, decide, right, that from here moving forward, that you are going to empower yourself to write your own check. The time is now, all right? We cannot make excuses and change our life at the same time. We can't. We can't. Let's decide to change our own life. Let's decide to put our own life vest on, and let's decide to be an example to others that might not know it's possible for them as well. That's what this information, that's what the digital landscape gives each and every one of us. So again, I hope that you're leaving better than when you came. Go to GoProWithSteph.com, right, to go ahead and get signed up in the course. Again, once you get signed up, you're going to get an email from me. Reply to that email. Let me know that, confirm your right email address so I can get you plugged into the community. We have our community training on Monday. We'll have office hours again on Tuesday. You'll be plugged into the mentorship hub, right? And you'll get instant access to the course. You'll be totally equipped. And again, if you're one of the next 7 people, right, you'll get to work with me for the entire month of May inside of my Voxer Access, where you can ask questions, get guidance, and get off to a very, very fast start in an individual way. If you do have any questions, just go to GoProWithSteph.com. Once you opt in, right, just hit reply on any email that you receive from me. I'll be more than happy to connect with you and hopefully help you get on your way. I look so forward to seeing each and every one of you guys in the mentorship. I look forward to meeting you either Monday night or on Tuesday during office hours. And most importantly, and for those of y'all that know me, you already know, I look so forward, right, to celebrating each and every one of your successes. Have a fantastic night, you guys. And again, I really, really hope you're leaving better than when you came, and you're realizing that the possibilities are there for you to be able to never be broke again and to always be in a position and set up to write your own check. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.